Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. That's the first. That's how we start.
You're kidding me.
Always something.
No.
Yep, always a great cold open with the gang, the crew, with our money on the mic.
I don't think I have enough money to put on my mic.
I prefer not to be called our money.
All right, so we start in the port city of Halan Felel in the country of Eladria, the country of elves, but with the death of the Lich Abernathy, every country has become a little more diverse as they were brought together by a big fat lich joined together in a time of crisis. So,
My big fat lich wedding.
my big fat lich wedding.
Oh,
uh, in game stuff, I believe there is a better not hand drawn map. It's not. It's not a detailed one. It's just a simple one that I whipped up in uh, Incarnate. It you'll see Lich's Ruin where Abernathy died. You'll see the city of Eladria and that big city on the northwest coast. That is Halan Felal. That is where all of you are, and we will begin with whoever would like to start. Or, if no one volunteers, I will roll.
What are we starting?
You will start. You can volunteer to be the first one to introduce their character, and then start off the session.
Sure. What are the circumstances of our meeting?
Well, it depends on who starts first. I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay. I'll go last.
Okay, it looks like I'm rolling. 3. That'll be Talia.
God damn it.
I mean,
So,
it makes sense.
Talia Elrin, daughter of Sabil Elrin, hero of the continent. You are packing up your things in your humble abode. Now, what sort of living space is Talia in?
I mean, considering she comes from a wealthy family, it's not like a hovel.
Not a hovel.
I describe it like something like almost like a cabin.
A
Just like a nice
cabin,
cabin.
and as you are packing up the last of your things, what does Talia look like?
Yes, Talia is a 5'10-ish. About a 5'10" drow with a light that looks like a drow with light purple skin and white hair, usually tied back in a ponytail as her picture.
Um, and your skin tone is a fair bit lighter than a normal drow's, correct?
Correct. Having come from having one parent be a drow and one parent be a high elf.
um, now, as you're packing up your things, your roommate uh, does walk in, and she says to you, "Do you really have to? Do you really have to do this?
Fine have.
Is this really what you want? I mean, you're you're going off into the wilderness." right? I assume.
Yes. Yeah. And
So
so did my father, who arguably was less qualified to do something like that.
okay, but you're. I'm just failing to see how trekking through the jungle is gonna help you at all.
Let me put it this way. My father did something great. I need to live up to that.
All right, I guess if.
Look, I'll promise I'll stay safe, and if things get too dire, I'll head back, okay?
All right, don't. Just don't die in the jungle like some weirdo.
Fine,'t die at sea like some weirdo.
Hey!
D-
At
not.
least on a- I'm
not.
teasing.
Okay. Just.
I'll make it back safe. Relax.
Okay.
Besides, that's the only way I'm going to be able to spare my father's life from my mother's wrath.
I'll. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can visit in a couple months, maybe. For the fall festival. Um. But until then, stay safe. Don't die. And no treasure's worth your life, right? I don't feel like I
Treasure? No, but discovery maybe.
no
Relax.
discovery's worth your life. If you die, you can't make
Look,
any more.
relax. I have my trusty musket. And she kind of just grabs her gun and taps it against the floor.
That thing is so loud. If you fire that in the jungle, you're gonna get everything's attention.
That's if I use bullets.
Okay. Look, I guess what I'm trying to say is, for someone so excited, you left your ticket in the bathroom. And she hands you your boat ticket.
Thank you. How did it end up in the bathroom?
You kept staring at it while you were brushing your hair.
That makes sense.
Anyways, set out before I change my mind and try to stop you again.
Alright, I'm going.
And you, unless you have any other business you'd like to attend to, head for the docks.
I do. And 100% I do have repeating shot on my musket.
Okay.
And a bag of holding.
So the musket will still make noise, because
Fair.
you don't consume ammunition, but that is still the way it propels bullets.
Fair enough.
Um,
Guns still don't bang.
All right, moving on. All right, we go to a humble abode. Truly, not like a cabin outside the city where you're in like a private area with your own well or whatever. Like Talia was, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
A truly humble abode in the same district as the guard barracks, where we see a Joe Schmo. and Joe is truly a responsible man. I'm assuming. So he has, he's just gathering the last bit of his belongings
Mm-hmm.
before he says goodbye to his family.
So,
Please introduce your character.
yeah. So, Joe Schmo, family man,
Family
is
man.
family man. Is
Family guy, you could say.
yeah, family guy. A fairly average looking individual. Um, God, I don't know how to put. I can never do character descriptions, but um, yeah, average man, tone and tan from years of working as a guard.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, probably finally packs up the last of his um, armor and other things.
Yeah, whatever you're
Yeah,
bringing with you.
standard equipment. Into a small pack to take with him on the boat. Um, God, I don't know what time of day is it. We'll say.
What time of day? It's early morning. The boat will set out in the morning, um, so that you have more travel time.
Hmm.
It's probably about 5:30, maybe.
Oh, okay. So, I
And
don't know.
in the time before artificial light, that's pretty normal to wake up at like 5.
Right, when the sun starts to shine.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I guess just start to like slowly, quietly tiptoe my way toward the door.
You're sneaking out.
I don't want to wake anybody up, you know.
All right,
Wearing,
roll a stealth check for me,
oh
You
god,
can't wake the kids.
yeah. Well, one.
kid.
Kid.
Hang on, is this set up right?
Wait, are you pulling a dad move and just leaving?
Getting some milk.
Coming to get cigarettes.
All right, hold on. I'm going to be using the commoner stat blocks for your family members. All right. You tiptoe out of the door, and you silently close it behind you. And as you turn around, um, your husband John is already standing outside, waiting for you. And
Yep.
says, "Sneaking out, eh?"
I didn't want to wake anyone. I'm not very good at goodbyes, so.
All right. Well, I prepared something, and he hands you small a small flask. And when you, I assume you take it.
Yeah.
When you do, it's warm to the touch.
Oh, is this wait, does coffee exist?
Yeah.
Coffee?
It's yeah.
You've never been very good at making it, but
I didn't like it. It's from the shop up the street.
well, I didn't say I didn't like it, but thank you.
No worries. David is still asleep. And it's best to let him rest.
Yeah, yeah. I'll oh, I don't know. I'll I'll send whatever I make back home.
I feel like you're gonna need most of it, so um, hold on to a lot of it probably. How much do they make?
I've Well, you hear things, but I've heard up to thousands.
Thousands. Wow. Yeah, we're not gonna need that much.
Well, I want you to live better than we do here.
Right. Right. Just if you need it to stay healthy, hold on to it. Yeah.
I'll take care of myself. If that's what you're
Right.
worried about. But, you know, since I'm no longer working here, it'd be best if you had that secondary source of income.
Right. Well, you should get going soon. Don't want the boat to leave without you and make all of this
Right.
worthless. Because then you'll have to unpack and everything, and then
Probably wake up David. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Still meeting that friend of yours at the bar who's going too.
yeah. Yes. I think it's best if I know at least somebody going.
Right. It's always good to not go alone.
Right.
Just don't die, I guess. I don't know.
I haven't planned on it before now.
Right. Well, I mean, you sort of just dealt with street thugs and whatnot up until now.
Well, it was that who was it? Greenhow individual. That was. I mean, he had the whole city up.
It's best not to talk about that. It still
That's
gives
fair,
David
yeah.
nightmares.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now get out of here before the boat leaves without you.
All right. I'll be going. You look after David.
Right. Of course. Have I ever not?
No, well, it's just something to say, right?
And you head out to the bar where you will meet our next individual, Wallow.
Yes.
I assume you live in just some inn room or something.
Yeah. I haven't had a home
Mm-hmm.
ever.
So you're pretty much already packed.
Yep. All my stuff is already packed.
So would you say that you would already be waiting at the bar for Joe, or?
Yep.
Gotcha. So
Well,
the bar's not open, but this is your usual meetup spot. Not many bars are going to be open at 5:30 in the morning. I guess it'd be closer to 6 now.
I mean, if they are open, I wouldn't really want to meet most of the people who go there.
could I have
Sure.
like picked up maybe like a muffin on the way for like breakfast or?
Yeah,
Mm.
go for it.
All right.
You can just mark off a couple copper or absolutely nothing, because I don't care about
Alright.
that.
Okay.
I don't care about the menial expenses, really. Just really.
I got you.
So you're waiting outside of the bar with a muffin as Joe approaches.
Oh, that looks good. Where'd you get that?
I found it at a shop down the street. It was rather cheap. Would you like a bite? I offer it to him.
Oh, well, you bought it. It's yours.
Yeah, very well. So what you're looking at here, it's a green dragonborn. He's standing at currently 5'6". He's 5'6", so he's rather short right now. But you can see, he's wearing a cloak and a hood. In the cloak, you can see that he's very deformed. He's got a huge hunch on his back, like he's a hunchback. He's got a hunchback. And he's pretty much got everything covered up. The only thing you can really see is like his face, which is protruding past the cloak. And you can see his claw, which he's eating his muffin. When's this ship supposed to be leaving?
Work.
About 6:30.
I think about half an hour from now.
Right. I left the schedule on the inn stand, and I wasn't going to go back.
Yeah, that's fair. I think if we go now, we should have enough time to get a good spot. I don't know. I've never gone on a vessel.
I've never traveled by water, but I assume what would we get like on a boat? Like a cabin or just like a hammock?
I think according to your backstory, you have traveled by water before, unless it was an airship.
Oh no. Yeah. I would have. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume we would get a hammock underneath.
Yeah. Oh, if we get there early, we can pick out a good one then, right?
Yes.
They're both gonna sleep in the same hammock. Just pick out a big one, eh?
His husband is trembling now.
Also, the deep, sinister voice offering a bite of muffin. That was.
Would you like this muffin?
That was peak.
It is cranberry.
Actually, I chose blueberry. So yeah, I assume we head towards the boat.
Yeah. You also head toward the docks. Oki, as Kara wanted to go last.
Alright.
Did Oki live in Halan Phalo?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have to think about it too hard.
Yeah, to make things easier, I'll just say yeah.
Okay. So. On the wages of a of a Minotaur bard, I assume your house is a humble one.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you pack up your things, introduce Oki.
So, where do I start? So, Oki is roughly like 6'2".
Pretty short for a Minotaur.
Yeah. He has long blonde hair. He has long blonde hair, and he wears a bandana on his head. And with green eyes, his fur like a light brown color, just about.
And what sort of instruments does he pack up?
He packs up a horn. Wait, what was it?
So you could say he has 3 horns.
No. He packs up like a swarm and a horn.
All right.
I mean, actually, no. Just have the. I just remembered that's I didn't put the other 2 instruments in my inventory, but
That's all right. You can put them in your inventory. That's fine.
gotcha.
Uh, so Oki packs up his belongings, his instruments, and a note, a picture. Now, does Oki have anything that they would like to do before they head to the docks?
Uh, first, I'll first of all be sure I have everything.
You double check, and you do indeed have all of your belongings, including your ticket.
Because it would suck to leave and then have to come back for something else. Grab something quick to eat and
You grab a bird out of the sky and rip its head off with your teeth. No, you get some dry breakfast food from your cabinet and eat that and head out. And last, but certainly not least, Kara.
Hmm.
Where would we find you in the city?
Kara would be in a functionally empty, your average inn room.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing in it, like, there's no plates, there's no cups, no food or drink anywhere. The bed is made, doesn't look slept in, and the only thing in the room that wouldn't have been there in the first place, her only belongings that, besides her pack and everything, is a music, well, some sheet music, just leaning up against, like, the wall, kind of on the table, and that's her room.
All right. And would you care to describe your character?
Sure, I can be a little verbose sometimes, so you'll have to forgive me. But this is what I wrote. Before you stands a small, 4.5 to 5 foot tall person. Her size and humanoid shape would suggest a small human girl, but in several places on her body, such as where her limbs connect to her torso, there are obvious joint lines, as if she were a life-size children's doll, and each limb could pop off should one desire to do so. Her hair is a light shade of red, falling across the left side of her face so that only one piercing sky blue eye is visible. Her inner thoughts, if she's having any, are as inscrutable as her deadpan, expressionless face. Instead of human ears, 2 large cat-like ears protrude from the top of her head. They look quite soft. She wears a suit of scale mail composed of thick interlocking scales and the upper portion of a breastplate covering her upper chest and neck. It stops at her thighs, beneath which are thigh-high tights that disappear into supple leather adventurer's boots. What's more noticeable than all of that, though, is her weapon. A massive great scythe she holds casually over one shoulder. It is impossibly big, the blade itself nearly as long as she is tall. And yeah. Summary, she's small, she has short red hair, cat ears, and a giant scythe.
Gotcha. And I'm assuming that once day starts to break, she would head towards the docks.
Yes, she does so without a word to anybody, just kind of makes her way there.
All right. I think with the timelines, you would all arrive at different intervals, but roughly the same time. Like probably within, like whoever arrived first and whoever arrived last, like within 15 minutes of each other. And you all see the port before you. The hustle and bustle of the port of Halan Felel greets you with its salty air and gentle breeze. This is where it starts. This is how the journey begins. This voyage will mark the next chapter of your life as an adventurer, an explorer, and perhaps a hero. You walk up to the long docks and gently rocking ships as you begin to board the vessel. You can't help but look up to the sky. You notice it's a clear day, with the winds blowing in your favor. Fate seems to be on your side. You all board the ship, and you see the sailors around you working to get the ship ready, tying ropes and also putting nets over cargo to lock them in place for when the boat inevitably hits a wave. Uh, you see that on this boat, uh, this is the first boat that is scheduled to leave for the Wildlands. So you see there is only one other adventurer other than the main group. So all of you do see each other, as well as a young boy with a wand on his belt.
Wait. Wait.
Hmm?
Nah, I'll get it.
There's also the sailors. A few of them look to be fairly battle ready. 3 of them have scimitars on their belts, sheathed.
Oh, nice.
The rest of them, though, however, appear to just be hired hands that look like they have little to no combat experience. Do you...
And what was the deal with the boy with the wand?
Oh, that was just another adventurer who was
Okay.
setting out to the Untamed Wildlands. You
Gotcha.
guys aren't the only ones heading there, but this was the first scheduled ship to leave, so... And it's leaving at like 6 a.m., so not many people are on it.
Hey, 6 in the morning is when all the best things happen.
What? Okay. I guess I'll go around and just introduce myself to everyone present. And just be
Alright.
like, good morning. I am Wallow. It's a pleasure to meet you. To everyone.
Alright.
I just imagine you're just doing that to random shipwrights.
Yeah, a lot of the sailors seem to be a little put off. Make an insight check for the boy with the wand.
Alright.
$11. He seems fine.
Alright.
Does he?
You can make one if you'd like.
I'd like to.
I'm assuming you're hanging out with Wallow.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he might be afraid.
22. He's scared. His knees are shaking. he's pretty scared.
Well, this is Wallow. He's a very pleasant individual once you get to know him. I'm Joe.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I didn't choose to look like this.
No, it's fine. I'm Emil.
Emil?
Yeah.
Sorry, Emil.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
It's a
Pleasure.
to meet you.
Pleasure.
I'm going to go over there, Joe, if you would like to console this boy.
I don't know. I'm fine. I'm brave.
You new to this?
Yeah. I'm an apprentice.
Oh.
An apprentice.
Yeah.
Ooh, anyone that we might know the name of.
Probably not. It's they're not like an archmage or anything. They're just regular mage. Their name is Nim.
Would I know? Would I know of a Nim
Uh,
given my background?
given your background, actually, yeah.
I don't think I would have.
There's a man by the name of Nim Goldspring. He used to put on magic shows. Like he would use his magic to entertain and wow crowds rather than blast monsters.
Oh. Yeah, I think I know him. Yeah, he did. He does Nim Goldspring, right?
Yeah, that's him.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, he does magic shows occasionally. We always have to have a guard or two there. Well, I shouldn't say we anymore, but pickpockets. You know.
You were a guard?
I was. Yeah. Well, the adventurer now, I guess.
Hmm.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it takes
I hear
a
laughing from behind the fourth wall. What is this?
just
mockery?
the quiet sinister impressive was like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, it was good. It was just too good. That's uh yeah, that is impressive. It takes a lot of courage to uproot your life.
Yeah. So you sort of in a similar situation, or?
Um, well, you know, I learned a bit of introductory magic from Nim, and you know, I figured I don't want to put on magic shows. I I want to. Never mind. It probably sounds dumb.
Oh no, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
I I I, I want to be a hero.
That's not a bad goal at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I heard there were heroes a couple decades back that saved all of Luxandra.
Oh, well, I mean, they're a lot better than I am. I mean, they killed a lich.
I have heard.
Maybe one day you'll kill a lich as well.
I hope I don't come across one actually.
Nah, that's fair. I don't really. I kind of hope I don't either.
Uh, what are the rest of you doing? You can be listening to this conversation and join in if you'd like, or you can talk to the sailors as they prepare to raise anchor, or whatever you'd like to do.
Car is just sitting cross-legged with her back against one of the sides of the boat, with her scythe just across her lap, and she's just kind of listening impassively, just sort of looking around as she's listening, just kind of weirdly, like almost uncomfortably, kind of like staring at people. Like, you know, it's not nice to stare, but she's just like staring right at them, and if they notice and look at her and kind of like wave, she just kind of keeps staring at them. Uh, but yeah, she's just sitting there chilling and listening.
Um, yeah, as you're sort of sitting there with your back against the railing, one of the sailors walks up to you. Except he looks like he's wearing a bit finer clothing, and he's got a big tricorn. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a big tricorn on his head. He's got green eyes and sort of wavy blonde hair and bushy beard. and he looks sort of toned and weathered from years at sea. He is human. He walks up to you and he says, "Excuse me, little lady. I'm going to need you to move away from the railing as we prepare to set sail. The boat will lurch and you might fall off."
She's just gonna, be looking up at him, kind of staring at him. Along the silence kind of stretches for a second, and then she'll just nod once and get up and, I don't know, move away. Maybe lean against the, go and just stand and lean against the, what do you call it? Not the one of the masts, I guess.
Yeah.
At the base of one of the masts.
The main mast or the forward?
Let's say the
front-facing
main.
mast?
Let's say the main one.
Okay.
Whichever one is closer.
As you stand up and head towards there, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Captain Finn."
She'll pause mid-step, turn around and look at him, kind of walk back to him and leaf through her pack. And there seem to be several pages that look like they have the same thing written on them. She'll take out one and hand it to him, and it says, let's see, how do I want to do this? She'll just say, the paper that he reads will say, "Greetings. I am known as Kara. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Ah, mute, are you?
She'll just nod.
Oh, by the way, I meant to say this. Your character does know sign language, if other people know it.
Yes. I'm just not sure how many other people know it, so
Yeah.
I'm starting with this. Maybe she can teach them along the way or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He puts the... he hands you back the slip. And he looks around to see if anyone else is near the railings or anywhere else where they might fall. And Talia, Oki, what are you doing before the ship takes off? Sets sail.
Probably at the mention of Lich, Talia would jump into the conversation with Joe and what's your character's name again, Rich?
Wallow.
Follow, saying, "Yeah, I wouldn't want to see a Lich here either. The world just got rid of one. I would hope there isn't another."
That's a great point you make.
Encounter a
But
lich.
this little lad here wishes to be a hero, and if he wished to slay a lich, or a dragon, or whatever evil entity, then it shall be his destiny.
That's
I'm sorry.
a bit ominous.
Would saying I want to slay a dragon be offensive to you?
I wouldn't know. I am a dragonborn. I've never seen
Oh. Okay.
Very well. What is your name, Dark Elf? He extends his hand out for a handshake.
Yeah, she will shake his hand and say, I'm Talia, and not quite a dark elf.
Oh,
My father was a drow, but my mother was a high elf."
Well, my mistake, Miss Talia.
It's no problem. It happens all the time. And who are you? Kind of gesturing both to, it's got taking a minute to get the names.
Joe.
Wallow and Joe.
Joe Schmo.
No, both. Yeah, Joe I'm going to remember. It's just Wallow. Wallow and Oki, I think. She'll gesture to both of them. And what are your names?
I am Walla. This is. And I gesture to Joe.
I, Talia, not quite a dark elf, am Joe Schmo.
My last name isn't not quite a dark elf.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist the chance for a joke.
You sound like my father.
That was very funny.
Yes, very cool.
How tall is Talia? I forgot.
About 5'10". She had tall parents, so
Oh, okay, so right now you're a little bit taller than me.
yeah. With a strange metallic cylinder strapped to her back.
Yeah, there's a strange metal tube with some sort of trigger or switch and a weird wooden handle. You're not sure what the trigger or switch is for, but if you hit someone with a metal tube, it'll probably hurt.
Is that some sort of tool? Joe gestures to it.
You could say that. It's more so my weapon.
Do you
Then
beat
that's a
someone over the head with
mighty
it?
I can demonstrate if you'd like. If I can
Please.
find a
no.
clear space.
I have enough bruises as it is. Ha. Ha.
No, not on someone.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to hit someone with this. That'd be ugly.
I suppose that's fair. Yeah, I'll step this up.
Can I find this clear space to shoot into the ocean?
Yeah, I'll step back.
Yeah.
Make sure the kid steps back.
Yeah,
As well.
I'll load
Shoot
what
something
looks to be
random
like a
third.
ball bearing sort of deal into the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Take aim and fire into the ocean.
Okay. There is a loud boom.
Oh
That you were not expecting, and and quite a ways out, right? What's the range on a? What's the max range?
For a.
You know, it does have the disadvantage of being incredibly loud all the time, unless you use a second level spell slot for silence or something.
I don't even get silence.
Yeah, so I will say you can double the range of a crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, so that would Jesus Christ. That's 160 to 640. 640 maximum.
It makes sense.
Not bad.
It is a gun.
Yeah, so yeah, I just shoot a bullet way into the distance.
Kara's gonna
there's a-
spin around, dropping into
And
a
I'll
danger
I'll
crouch.
And also, I blow the smoke off the tip because
while tuning my guitar.
She definitely recognizes the weapon and the type of weapon, but as soon as she sees that there's no actual danger, she just relaxes and gets back into her
Well,
previous
a
position.
gun I think would be foreign to you. As
Really?
it is it's foreign to most people.
Oh, I just figured because of her background, that it would have been.
No, you're familiar with ancient technology, not new technology.
Okay. Okay.
That was
Wow.
loud.
yes, that's a disadvantage to it, though. It's got some range.
Is that a magic item?
Is that legal?
That is a very
Legal is questionable.
very
Magic is
good
no.
question.
Well, I mean, technically anything that isn't illegal is legal.
I
I'm
look
not
over
quite.
at the captain. What does he take after that sound?
The captain?
Yeah, like what is the crew? Do?
You
They
look
hear-
over to the captain.
Boom.
You look over to the captain who was about to like, like helm the wheel, but you see he is picking his hat up off the ground. You imagine probably
Shock everyone.
you imagine he was given a quite the jump, as no one was given a warning.
Fine.
Oki, what are you doing? Other than tuning your guitar, unless you're just tuning your guitar.
Yes, screw it. I'm just gonna start playing to pass the time by.
All right. After everyone was startled by that very loud noise, suddenly a melody enters the air as you see a minotaur playing a guitar.
Should I? Okay.
It's a decent melody.
He got his like a free intro to his thing. Boom. And then
Yeah, everyone just quiets down.
Da-na-na-na-na.
No, no, it's the gun
the
set
fire and
firing. No, it's the gun firing. Then we all hear Oki say, "Anyways, here's Wonderwall."
Oh,
flame.
'Cause after all, you're my wonder wall. Says the Minotaur.
Yes.
Alright, and the anchor is lifted, and the boat sets sail.
Joe is immediately seasick.
Yeah, how are all of your characters seasickness wise? I know Kara would be fine.
Well,
Yeah, she's fine.
He's done this before.
Yeah, Walla's
Oh.
done this before. Does it?
Tali would probably be not terrible, concerned she's probably gone on trips with Sabine.
Mm-hmm. How's Oki feeling? Got his sea hooves?
I'm gonna say no. No, he doesn't.
Alright, so 2 out of 5 characters are motion sick, seasick.
Is the boat supposed to move like this?
Yes,
That's
that's
Yes!
what I expect.
Was that the captain from at the wheel?
Yes!
Oh, yeah, I'm going to. Tali's just going to look up and shout up. Sorry about the noise, by the way.
It's fine, I've only gotten my hat slightly dirty.
I like Dirkland better. I pat Joe's back. Let it all out. It's okay. Let it all out.
Joe's throwing up over the railing.
Oh, that's nasty. Look away.
Keep a firm grip. You don't want to fall over.
He has a death grip on the rail.
Break the rail.
So, the seas are supposed to get better, right?
This is a calm day.
This is calm.
You call
Yes.
it calm?
Very calm, actually.
Oh god.
Perfect day to set sail.
I hope for your sake there isn't a storm on the brew.
Not built for taking on the ocean squall, eh?
Don't jinx it, please.
Please don't.
Once you purge your stomach, you should be fine. At least until you eat next.
I hadn't eaten anything before getting on this boat. I didn't have anything in my stomach to begin with.
You're throwing up coffee.
Coffee, yes.
Coffee and bile.
Ugh.
Nasty. Someone get the Gatorade. He needs his electrolytes.
Alright, so the voyage The voyage is gonna take a while. Probably 2 weeks.
Oh,
So we're not gonna take it day by day or anything. We will fast forward through it unless anyone has anything they'd like to do over the course of the trip.
I would just try to get to know, I, I guess get to know everyone a little bit better.
Sorry about
like,
that. I'm back.
I'll talk to like Oki and then eventually talk to Kara. The same, and then the crew, get to know the crew.
Yeah, if anyone would like to have any specific introductions with other characters, you can do that during this time.
All right, yeah, I'll go first. I'll start with Oki.
Excuse me,
Hmm?
Miss Minotaur. I heard you playing the guitar the other day.
Actually, would she have been playing like?
Is Oki
Almost
male or female?
He's male.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Mr. Minotaur.
Sorry, I just assumed because you were so hot.
I noticed you were playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Do you happen to be a bard by any chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yes,
is-
I am.
That is very impressive. May I have a little demonstration? By the way, I'm Wallow.
Extend my hand for a handshake.
I give him a handshake.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Is there something specific you want, or?
No, I'm just intrigued by the complexity of music.
Okay. I start. Okay. I start playing a.
By the way, you
Yeah.
can roll performance instead of a specific instrument for music if you'd like,
That's true.
Okay.
whichever one's higher.
Okay.
Nice.
I start playing something off the top of my head.
You begin to improvise, and it actually sounds very good.
Wow. That is incredible.
Question.
Sorry.
How old does Emil look?
Emil,
Yeah.
he looks to be about 15, 16. He's not a child, but he's still not yet
Okay.
an adult.
I was going to have this be whispered to Joe, but since Bucket left, I whisper to go and take me, Wallow. Is that a child? Trying to discreetly gesture to Kara.
I have no clue. I was going to talk to her after I was done speaking with
Oh.
the Minotaur.
Oh, yoink.
And the
Give-
Minotaur didn't even give me his name. He just shook my hand. And leave it at that.
Give him my name.
we can assume you said your name.
I think it's funnier if you just didn't.
He just forgot. It's like, oh hey, what's up? Nice to meet you, man.
And sorry, is Oki male or female?
Oki's
Male.
male.
Okay.
Oki is short for Okaford.
Okay.
Okaford, Oregon is his full name.
Oh, his last name's Oregon? That's hilarious.
Okaford Oswald, Oregon.
Ah, yes, my initials are now ooh.
All right.
I'm going to try and speak to, I guess it's a child. I'm not sure. I'll be right back.
It's a very odd looking being. It's
Her age is kind of hard to tell. Like, if you had to guess, she's somewhere between 12 and 15, somewhere around there. Either like a young teen to a medium to yeah.
All right. Well, Wallow approaches you.
Talia's in tow.
Hello, I am Wallow. It's a pleasure to meet you.
He extends out his hand for a handshake.
She'll look down at the hands for a moment, and then reach out and grip it. Her grip is surprisingly strong for her size.
Impressive. That's quite a grip you have there.
She'll just nod.
When she nods, and then like there's like an awkward silence for like a second. I turn and look at Talia, and I just look back.
Yeah.
Sorry, Talia. Sorry.
Talia.
I have a student that's got the same name but sounded. It sounded out as Talia.
Emphasis is on the wrong syllable.
Collab. I look back at Kara.
What is your name?
She'll hold up a finger, like 1 second, and then she'll reach into her pack and take out 2 copies of a piece of paper, and she'll hand it to each of you. And this is the I didn't want to read the full thing with just the captain, but the full thing on the paper is just written, "Greetings. I am Killer Assault Robotic Assassin 3034, designated abbreviation Kara 3034, and have taken up the life of an adventuring bounty hunter. Our peers have taken to calling me Kara. I must apologize as my vocal module seems to have been damaged. So this method, or sign language, is how I usually communicate. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Now you know now you know why the captain reacted the way he did.
I look at Talia.
Yeah,
or is it
Talia's just staring
Talia?
down the page like, what? Are you a Warforged?
She'll kind of tilt her head like she doesn't recognize the word, and just kind of shrug.
Make a history check for me.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose she probably would know this, but
I lean over to Talia.
I have never seen an assassin with cat ears.
So
I don't think I've even seen a child assassin.
so
This is really mini
you know that you're a Warforged, but you've never seen another Warforged. You have no idea how she knows this word.
okay. She'll just kind of she'll just nod again.
No,
There is.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were a tabaxi at first.
That's you are the weirdest Warforged I think I could ever see. I don't even know if Talia would have seen a Warforged before or not.
Did no one?
That's actually what she's going to take out a piece of paper and really quickly scribble on it and hold it up to Talia, and it just says, "You've seen other Warforged?"
Did no one else hear what Oki said?
No,
No,
I
I-
did hear what Oki said.
I did not, to be
Oki said that he thought that she was a tabaxi at first.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I would have thought that, but I didn't see a tail. So.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Wait, question for I
Talia have
suppose.
known Arrow?
Yeah, that's I would
Did they
Arrow
come with
have
the
been willing
costume?
to be introduced to Talia? I think is the question I want
Oh,
to ask.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, then she
You
probably
remember
has.
Arrow was like telling everyone his full name. Until she
Yeah,
did.
okay.
And
Then yeah, Sabine
unruly.
introduced the two. I've met one Warforged before. Oh, he was a friend of my dad's.
She's just staring at you.
Warforged. I have never
Kara will
heard
point.
this
She'll just
term.
point. She'll point at herself.
I
That
suppose
is
the
a
best way to
Warforged.
describe it is a living golem.
Oh.
They're artificial, but they have souls, and I don't know.
Oh.
My mentor told me a bit about them.
Warforged.
There was something with
Interesting.
soul transference or something. The details are muddy.
That's mighty interesting. And this one is apparently an assassin. Actually,
No.
do you have any hits on this boat?
He shakes her head.
Why?
Oh, thank God.
Why would she tell you?
That's a fair point. But, you know, I would rather like to make it to the untamed wildland than die at sea. Like a certain gnomish loser. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what kind of fucking idiot dies at sea?
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Kara.
He nods.
Yep, I agree. It was nice to meet me.
Not necessarily going to say nice, but it was certainly interesting.
Excuse me.
Could I get all of your passive perceptions real quick?
17,000. It's actually 10.
10.
13.
One at a
Oh,
time,
oh.
please.
Yeah, Kara's is 10.
Oh my god, we know those have high wisdom.
None
Oh
of
my
you
God.
chose a wisdom class.
Oh.
Alright, who's taking observant?
I don't even know if any of you have proficiency in survival or nature. Which is
Yeah, I don't.
which is hilarious.
Yep. I don't.
I was like, yeah, you guys are gonna explore the wildlands.
To be fair, you told me we would know all the things we would need to know.
For
so,
for foraging. You can find your
which
own
is the
food.
big part.
Yeah. You guys will be able to find food. I'm not gonna like force you guys to roll every single day in an exploration based campaign. Cool. Alright. I've got all of your passive perceptions. Joe, Talia. You guys notice at the mention of assassin, Emil noticeably takes a step away from Kara.
Joe does not notice this.
No, not Joe doesn't notice?
No, he's currently fumbling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then it's
Yeah,
I don't
well
know
then
those.
it's well then it's just Talia.
Joe, unless you did something that would warrant an assassin, you don't need to be scared. Not Joe, Emil.
What?
Honestly, I wish I had an assassin right now.
What?
Just keep heaving, Joe.
Just keep beefing.
It'll end soon. It'll all be over soon.
Okay, you know,
Emil, you were just the apprentice of some wizard. Nim, was it? I don't think you.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh, I've
the
heard
hit
of
would
Nim
be out on
before.
you.
Nim?
Yeah, I remember Nim. Not but my character, but I remember Nim.
Oh yeah, no, out of character I instantly remembered.
Yeah, no. It took me a second. I
Nim
was like,
Goldspring?
man, Yeah, it was like, hey, that's a nice character to introduce, and then it just hit me, and that's a pretty slick cameo. He did. Don't bring Christy back. If you do, I leave.
Tristy's
dead.
dead.
She's
She
set
got
up and burned.
she got turned into a burnt corpse in the middle of a desert and buried in sand. I don't think she's coming back.
And it's been 50 years.
I'm just saying, don't.
It hasn't been 50, it's been 30.
Oh, I thought you said this was 50 years later.
He changed it.
No, I changed it.
Oh, okay. Then no, Talia's even younger.
It's fine.
She's younger.
She's 28.
We can retcon it to say she was there the whole time. It's fine. She was just really young.
She's reincarnated into
It's fine. Whatever.
It's fine. We can
Anyways.
retcon. It's not like it's an actual thing. It's just people playing D&D.
It worked for Dragon Ball, so
Okay, I cannot hear a single thing Cam says ever.
Yeah, he's like away from his mic. Just
I'm not even that far away from my mic. Maybe I just need a new mic,
Yeah,
You also
just
turn yourself up in Discord.
or just use my headphones.
Can you turn in the input volume in Discord? And if not, the input volume in like your audio.
Yeah, because I have his volume all the way up.
Yeah, me too.
It's now all the way up. It was like at 98 or 95% before.
That's a little bit better.
all right. Anything else?
If you want, I can also eat the mic if you want.
No, no, I think that's good enough for Wallow. Continue.
Okay. Does anyone else have any introductions / roleplay or anything like that they'd like to do? All right.
Yeah, no.
No? Cool.
Yeah, think of something, but nope.
Cool. We will skip forward. It has been 2 long weeks for some of you, and others.
It felt longer.
Yeah. It's been 2 long weeks for some of you. It was even longer. You can see behind you the other ships that set out after you, with other adventurers on board. And in front of you, off of the prow?
Yes. Is the bow.
Pointy bit.
Yeah, off the bow, the pointy bit above the figurehead, you see in front of you a lush, wild land. The trees are tall and rich in color, and you see a city. Not as big as Halan Felel or the capital, but bigger than a town. With some of the surrounding jungle cleared out around it. On the edge, sitting next to a river. But you see this out in the distance, like on the horizon. And as you pass by an island, I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
Mhm.
jeez.
Oh boy.
He's like, what stat does everyone not have? That's good.
Oh my
I
god.
did not mean to say advantage. I don't
Hey.
know.
I've been rolling well so far.
So
I
that
was watching Joe throw up, and Joe was throwing up.
Yeah, I will say, as we're getting closer to the land, Talia was probably near the front of the ship looking wistfully with bright eyes out towards
Mhm.
land.
Like, hey, it's gonna be okay. Hey, it's going to be okay. You have a short time left upon vessel.
Dude.
Everything he says, everything, it's gotta be sinister. All right.
I mean, he means well.
Sure he does.
And cool. That is 3 failures. Talia, Kara, Oki, 4 if you include Emil. Oh wait, there's still one more sailor I gotta roll for. He also succeeds.
They're like sirens or something.
So
I like this balance.
we go to our first battle map.
Oh, God damn it.
Yo.
Oh god damn it! They
Play-
are harpies.
Place yourselves on the ship where you would be.
Where would Joe be throwing up?
Hang on a moment.
Do we have to redrag our markers back on it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be
There we
behind
go.
you.
I guess she'll be like there-ish.
All right. Joe and Wallow, you guys succeeded?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy. Oh.
Rolling well so far.
I'm not.
It's okay. I have a minus to my initiative.
I'm trying to open my character sheet, but it's just blank.
It's
Like
blank?
there's no text at all. Never mind. It's just taking a long time to load. Never mind.
Time myself.
Just not loading.
This is where we die.
I'm gonna refresh the page. Hold on. What is happening? There we go. Sorry about that.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, why is this happening? Sorry, my computer's being really shitty. I have to reload the whole page now.
It's probably just
While
Windows
you're
doing
doing
problems.
that, all of you hear a soft, angelic, beautiful singing. So, Talia, Oki, and Kara, all of you see off the side of the ship. What would draw you in? You don't have to say it out loud or anything. Just some desire of yours. Just it doesn't even matter if it's not even tangible. You see it there off the side of the ship, ready to be grabbed. All yours for the taking. If you just go a little closer. The rest of you see harpies.
Are they flying or like in the water?
They are flying off the sides of the ship. This one is the one that is singing.
All right.
Oh wait, I should have had advantage on that because I'm an elf.
Go ahead and roll then.
Oh no, he did roll at advantage.
Oh
Oh,
wait, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
you did roll
accidentally-
advantage.
Fuck.
Whew.
Well, fuck.
Which one's the one that's singing again?
This one is singing.
Okay.
All right.
Bottom of the initiative.
Do you want me to go ahead and take my turn?
Yes, go ahead and take your turn.
All right.
Oh, oh no.
I see this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have seen it before traveling from Draithscar to the Galcreath, or are they like only on this side of the continent, like they're?
Give me 1 second. You can roll me either nature or survival to see if you recognize these.
17.
17? You know what these are. These are harpies.
Oh no.
Their
going
songs
to-
charm people into and lure them into dangerous situations.
All right, I'm gonna run on over this way. I will. Let's see, how far is this guy now? Okay. I will.
You do know with a 17 that being hurt has a chance to break the harpy spell.
All right. I raise my claw, and at the same time as I raise my claw, you guys see like a green purple of flame surround it, and his eyes glow the same color flame, and then you watch as an ethereal, or for those who can see, an ethereal and just like come out of nowhere and scratch at the harpy for 14.
Is it 14 to hit?
Yeah, 14 to hit.
That hits.
All
14 damage.
right.
Nope. Oh.
You watch
I
as
like-
the harpy sees you casting your spell and flinches and slightly dodges out of the way. It still gets scratched, but it doesn't take as much as you were hoping. Because you rolled 1. Not because it's
Right.
resistant or anything, but because you rolled a 1.
Okay. All right, and that is the end of my turn.
Alright.
How do you do the distance arrow thing again?
The ruler. It's on the
Oh,
top left. You click on
gotcha.
the ruler.
Got,
And then
gotcha,
you
gotcha.
can right click to create a pivot point.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
Or
so
you
it's-
can grab your character token and right click and measure with your character token.
So, as I understand it, whoever goes next is probably going to walk off the side of the boat, correct?
That is what you gather.
Okay. And can I tell who's about to walk off? Most imminently?
With your passive insight is 13?
Yeah.
Yes. You
Okay,
can
so
tell that Emil, Talia, Kara, and Oki. None of the sailors seem to be affected.
Of course not.
Sailors go before me. So I probably won't get anywhere by that point.
Okay. I will cry. No.
I honestly
right.
expected it to be mostly the sailors that got affected, not you guys.
Yeah.
You have bad wisdom.
Backwards.
Keep things interesting.
This is definitely interesting.
I'll throw a hand axe at the harpy that Wallow attacked.
Okay.
Just chuck that out there. 7.
The harpy flaps its wings and dodges out of the way of the hand axe, and it splashes into the water.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, I did not make a concentration check for the harpy. Let me do that.
I'm gonna throw another one. Look.
Oh, it's not singing anymore.
From the little.
Oh, that's it?
bonus
Yeah,
attack.
it rolled an 8 for the 1 point of damage that it took.
Nice.
Of course.
Yeah, so that claw, instead of like scratchy, it just like shoved its hand down and
It just like grabbed its tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually should have rolled that hand axe at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's in that one.
Nope.
Nope, slightly higher.
It's actually higher.
Nice.
Not one, it boomerangs back and hits you in the face.
the ocean the ocean throws it back at you.
Special hand axe.
Moana type shit.
Okay, I wish I had more range than I do. So we'll move up to there and see if I can throw another one. Actually, wait, no. I don't have multi-attack. I will end my turn.
It is a light weapon, right?
Yes.
I don't think you can make.
Yeah, I don't think you can throw it.
I don't think you. Yeah, because it'd have to be an offhand attack. It has to be melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to do that with just the 1d6 anyway. Although this level, it might be worth it.
1.
Yeah.
There's another one over here.
The captain's just dead.
Dahlia,
That's it.
you were
That's the captain.
you were briefly charmed.
It's actually Kara's turn. I rolled a 14, but I forgot that in Roll20 you have to click the character token first.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Boop, boop. There you go. Kara's turn. You were briefly charmed.
Do I have to make another save, or...?
No, the harpy was forced to stop singing.
Oh, okay, so that hit did make it stop.
Yes, the 1 point of
Oh.
damage made it stop.
Okay. She's going... And the other harpy is right here, right?
Yes.
Where's the other harpy? Okay. She's going to turn around to face that harpy. She's going to move... Let's see... Gonna move 30 feet this way. That's 30, right? Yeah. And she's going to Eldritch Blast that harpy. Got my spells.
Did you jump down from the railing?
Was she on the railing?
She was on. You put her on this top part. And these
Oh,
are the
okay,
stairs
sure.
going up to it, so she just leapt over it.
Right. Yeah,
Got it.
we'll say she leapt over it. Okay, and it looks like, were we not able to get Eldritch Blast in my spell list, or no, that was the only one we were able to get. That's right. Okay.
All right, roll to hit for Eldritch Blast. You make a spell attack.
Right. How do I do
Would it be in your attacks?
No, but I should probably put something there for it.
Is it not in your attacks? Hold on.
I haven't played many casters before on Roll20, so I'm not sure.
Oh, your spell list looks empty.
Yeah, because basically all the spells weren't something that I could drag in from the compendium.
Hmm. Gotcha. Uh. Last. Do. Okay. Now you have Eldritch Blast, I think.
Cool. Goddamn.
7. You swing your scythe, and as you do, this blast shoots forward in the shape of like the swing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like an arc, and the harpy uh, stops flapping its wings for a second and drops below your blast, and then flaps back up.
And that'll be her turn.
Cool. It is
Glad to see none of
now.
us can hit.
It is now Talia's turn. I forgot your name for a second.
Yeah, new characters, it's fine. Yeah, motherfucker. And I'm going to hopefully take a pot shot at the harpy that I'm looking directly at. Nope. We cannot roll.
Jeez. We're all rolling threes.
So you fire your gun. These harpies
Yeah.
are apparently slippery. Just
Yeah,
dodging all over
apparently.
the place.
Gun in instead of an actual bullet, it's just this fit white ghostly projectile. As I just miss. Damn it.
All right. It is now all of the sailors' turns. I'm gonna put a mark on this guy to show that he is the captain. I'll give him a little purple dot. He will rush forward 30 feet to gain a little distance from the harpy, and then he will take out his crossbow and fire it at the one that Kara fired her Eldritch Blast at. A 17 hits, and it takes 8 damage.
Oh, wow.
Rolled in very well. This sailor up here in the crow's nest will fire at the harpy that Wallow got to stop singing. That is a 16, which hits, and it takes 4 damage.
Why can only the crew members hit?
They are hitting, we are not.
They only have +3.
How are we doing so badly?
This sailor here will move over to here to get a better shot at this harpy. And he will roll. Okay, he rolls a 5. Does not hit. It is now Emil's turn. He is no longer charmed. Why do I not have his character sheet open? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Am I a dummy?
Yes, you
He
are.
will use his action to cast Mage Armor on himself. And move there. It is now Oki's turn. Oki, you are up.
Let's go, Oki.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Let's
Welcome
go,
up.
Oki.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on this one.
Which one?
Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
On which harpy?
This one.
Okay. Is that a wisdom save?
Yes. Yeah, I'll just throw this on.
The harpy rolled an 18. Does not have a high bonus to this, I can tell you that. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright, just give me 1 second. I am going to put your spells on your sheet right now. Kara, Ms.
Okay.
So you had Armor of Agathis.
Hex. And Wrathful Smite.
Solid choices.
Boom. Boom. And boom.
Thank you.
Hack to roll 20 for the win. Alright. Harpy turn. This harpy over here will go first. It will use its action. It will first fly over here. And then it will use its action to begin singing. I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws.
Fuck. We all just walk off the bridge, off the ship.
21, baby.
Woo! Okay. We all did good this time.
Now the crew fails.
2 of the sailors succeed. Oh
the captain
no.
fail?
Captain
No,
fails.
it was the guy in the crow's nest.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a mess to clean up.
Yeah, we're gonna be mopping him off of the deck.
Emil rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Of course he did.
I mean, he failed last time too.
I want to be a hero.
So,
Stack this hero.
actually, all of you succeed. Every single one of you.
Yeah.
So it's just the crow's nest guy and Emil that failed. So now this harpy over here will fly up to you.
Come to me.
It will make a claw attack against you. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Okay.
Ugh. Fuck.
It will now fly away. Let's see.
Attack of opportunity,
It
or just
started
have flyby?
here, right?
It was like here.
Okay.
I mean,
It'll fly back to here.
that flyby.
It does not have flyby.
So may I take an attack of opportunity?
You may.
All right. I'm just gonna punch it. Which I don't have a attack for it yet, but I have the thing, you know.
You have the unarmed fighting style.
Yeah, where is it?
So your fist will deal 1d6 damage.
All right, so it's
pretty
just
good.
1d20 plus
Plus strength plus proficiency.
11 plus 2 plus 2. That's 15.
Hits.
All right.
So roll 1d6 plus strength.
3 damage. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh boy. Wow, I expected you guys to be through more of these things' health by now.
I did too.
I've
Yeah.
rolled 2 1
Yeah, same.
damage. I've hit.
You're the only one of us that's hit.
Yeah, I'm the only one to have hit.
And you rolled
And-
minimum damage both times. Wow, this is going extremely poorly. Yeah, that's the harpy's turn. Wallow, it's now your turn again.
I just got slashed and like half of my body chunks are missing. But that was a lot of damage. Alright, I will. Is it 15 foot? It is 15 foot. Alright. I'll raise my hand, and because the skeletal hand stays there until the next turn, I'll keep it there, and I'm gonna make an attack and try to clench the tongue and slowly twist and wrench it out.
So you're gonna cast it again.
Yep. 18.
18. It hits most definitely.
Okay. 4 necrotic.
Not bad.
Nice. You watch as the hand just like makes a little bit of leeway, pulling the tongue out of the out of this harpy's mouth.
Watch Wallow end up soloing the harpies. 'Cause we all missed.
and then I have no quick quips, so that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Joe Schmo.
Okay. There's gonna be no way I can get. Nope, never mind. Like right up against the guardrail.
Mhm.
Still death grip on the thing, and I'll throw another hand axe. Which
Roll
I think
to
I
hit.
only have one. I'll have one left after this.
15 hits.
Okay, great. Minimum damage.
Oh my god.
We are doing terrible.
Does the hand axe stay in the harpy?
Yes.
Cool. I may be able to retrieve it then.
If the harpy dies above water, it will plummet.
Yep, these things are expensive, man. It's 5 gold pieces.
You know what isn't expensive? Javelins.
That's fair.
Um,
Probably should have gotten those.
so you chuck the hand axe. The harpy tries to dodge out of the way, but the axe slams into its leg and sticks in. It screeches out in pain. This harpy is looking pretty hurt.
Back off. Oh, my turn there.
We will have your tongue.
That's creepy. Kara.
Get my hair access back. You know how much those things cost me?
I'll buy you a new one. Sorry.
All right, Kara's gonna walk 5 feet forward, and as she's doing so, she's gonna swing her scythe again, attempting to do another Eldritch Blast at this harpy,
Mm-hmm.
which is right here. Oh, there they are. I see. I see what you mean by putting all my spells there. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
11 hits.
Oh, it does. Cool.
Yeah, you guys have been rolling so poorly. 7 force damage.
Yes, 7 force damage.
And do you have Grasp of Hadar as your invocation?
Yes, I do. So I'm gonna pull it
You
to
pull it.
this spot right here.
You pull it 10 feet towards you. I don't think you get to choose. I think it's just 10 feet towards you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, and she'll glare at it menacingly, and
Yeah,
end her turn.
you pull as the blast goes forward. It hits the harpy, and then the remnants of the blast form like a chain that connects to the scythe, and you whip the chain backwards, forcing the harpy to land on the boat. If that's what it looks like, you don't have to go with my description or.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. All right, Talia.
Yeah, alright, let's see if I can get a pot shot off of this goddamn harpy. Well, that's supposed to be at advantage, 16.
16? That
Yeah.
hits. For sure.
Woo!
8 damage on what one? This one?
Yep.
Nice.
Just aim and this.
Looking real hurt, that harpy. Oh, I'm gonna need to roll concentration for that harpy you hit with Eldritch Blast. It continues singing even as you hit it and pull it to the deck.
Okay.
Oh god. I hope that kid can swim.
Well, no, they go towards the harpy.
Oh, okay. We're good.
The only one in trouble is the sailor on the mast. He is about to leap 30 feet.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Oh, he may be fine.
There's a chance. So is that the end of your turn, the musket shot?
Yes.
Okay. Sailor time.
Oh god.
We'll just go ahead and do his turn first.
Yeah. Well, hey, no.
He
I was gonna say, you know, if he hits the mast,
he
might
comes
be
out
fine.
he comes out of the crow nest.
Oh god.
Oh no. He
No,
he's in a trance, right? So he doesn't leap. He sort of walks forward and flips over the railing. So as he's falling, he's doing a bunch of front flips through the air, and he face plants onto the deck and dies. Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh.
Kara blinks as his blood splatters across her.
Yeah, this guy just falls out of nowhere.
Splash zone.
Joe and I hear like a slight snap in the background.
Did you hear something?
Yes, I'm not going to look back at the moment.
Victor, no! The captain runs forward, pulling free his scimitar, making a swing on the harpy. 15 hits, and he deals 7 damage as he slashes the harpy. I'll kill you, you winged bastard! It is now this sailor's turn. He will shoot his crossbow at the harpy off of the port side. That is a natural 20 for 9
nice.
points of damage. It is
Oh,
so close to death. So close.
God.
He shoots his crossbow forward and it sinks into the harpy's abdomen and it cries out in pain. Also, this other one needs to make a concentration save. Which it barely succeeds. Alright, Emil walks forward towards the harpy. This thing's completely surrounded. Oki, it's your turn.
Well, crap, I don't have any. I'm gonna cast vicious mockery at it.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
Nice.
It will make the wisdom save. It fails the wisdom save and takes the full 4 psychic damage.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
What are you doing? Trying to hack our mainframe, bro? Alright. This harpy will attempt these things are kind of stupid. I don't know. We'll just see. Okay, I guess it's brave. It'll go forward
Yes.
and it'll attack.
I want my index.
Joe.
He is the bigger target.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Christ.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn off auto roll damage.
What's the worst they could do?
I mean, it chopped half my HP in half.
Well, I'm a fighter. I've got more HP than you do.
A little bit more.
What's auto
What-
roll
what-
damage?
What's your HP?
I thought there was a thing to turn off auto roll damage.
There
There-
is.
It's in the character sheet, not on like all of them. You gotta go to the sheet. You gotta go to settings, and it'll be on the right where it says auto roll damage. Then don't auto roll damage. It's under the whisper rolls to GM.
But this is still audible damage. So.
That's not on here. It just says roll queries and then whisper rolls to GM. Huh. Okay, well, anyways, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
I'm above half health, so not great. Oh, does it just stay there?
Oh, it'll try to fly away.
Alright. You know what I'm doing.
Same.
Okay, I punched Joe.
For God's sake.
Actually, Wallow, make a dexterity save for me.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
you take a wide swing and flip. You know,
Can I? Anything I can do?
completely ignoring Captain Finn's warnings, you flip over the railing.
Ah!
Is it too late?
You already used your reaction.
Yep.
You fall off and plunge into the water.
This is the second character that I've used.
You guys are
men overboard.
you're fairly close to land. You say man
You can
overboard?
swim. Yes.
This sailor over here, says, "Man overboard!" He looks like he's gonna begin to move towards the anchor.
Cool.
Yeah, Joe?
Wait, it was just Wallace'
Wait.
turn.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Walla.
Okay, question.
Hmm.
How does swimming work? Or do I just like
It's
sink?
if you don't have a swim speed, you swim at half movement.
Okay.
I think if you're wearing heavy armor, you start to sink. But
I'm wearing medium. Would that affect anything?
No, you can still
Okay.
swim.
How high up is the harpy from the sea level?
How high up is it?
Yeah.
It's about 20 feet off the water.
Okay. Well, I fall down, and I'm all wet, and I reach out with my arm, and I try to wrench the tongue out of its head with the skeleton hand. Natural.
ooh.
Ooh, roll damage.
oh,
6.
6 damage.
You're kidding me.
That kills.
It kills it.
All right, you guys watch as this hand has been like slowly pulling out the tongue out of the harpy, and then it like readjusts its grip, and then pulls. The tongue comes out, and then a bunch of blood spews, and the harpy like flaps first, and then just plummets into the water.
Yep, the harpy plummets into the water.
index. Well,
Uh,
I look up at
the
you.
hand axe is still stuck in the harpy.
Oh,
which is now sinking. Or
I'm gonna go.
just kind of floating there.
The harpy
Can I go
is
get
light. The harpy's light enough to fly, so it is not sinking.
I go get it.
You go get it? How
Yeah.
far is that? 15?
That was
You can
15, yeah, that
just
was-
make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you retrieve the hand axe.
I'm in the water, and I raise the hand axe to show Joe.
Thank you.
It was all intentional.
It's on purpose.
It was my plan from the very beginning.
Alright.
Okay.
Roll deception versus his passive insight.
Oh boy.
I mean, hey, if we're actually rolling deception. Wait for
Oh,
that.
you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
Rolls a nat 1.
19. He's got your back, man. He went and got your hand axe.
Yeah. I have some rope on me, so I'll pull out the coil and toss one of the ends toward him.
That's your action?
Is it?
Yeah, is that the action you're taking? to use the rope and throw it over to him?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I just completely forgot that I'm on push to talk. Yes, I would like to do that.
Cool. You throw the rope over to him. It's 15 feet, and you're not trying to hit him with it, so it's fairly easy to do.
Yeah.
So you throw the rope out to him, and I'm assuming you're holding the other end so that as the boat sails away,
Yes.
the rope will sort of extend with the boat, and you can still pull him in. Cool.
Can I like use my movement to pull him in? Like if I physically move myself back.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm allowed to grab stuff.
No,
while
you.
it's on my turn.
I mean, you can grab the rope. He's
Okay.
using his action to throw it to you, so.
All right. Yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
All right. Athletics. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Okay. The wallow joke.
Joe, you take the rope and you like tie it around your waist and you just start running the other direction. Wallow, you were fully pulled up onto the boat.
We'll say I use my action to do that.
Ah. Let me
Oh,
make
he
a
just like
dex check.
blinks, like what just happened?
Wallow, you're not fully
I
on
land
the.
on my face.
Yeah, you were flipped over the railing and land on your face. You are prone.
Ouch. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Here's
Sorry
your
about
X.
the...
You said he was prone, and I went to click his token to give him the prone indicator.
Too much DMing.
Yes.
Speaking of, I should probably put some charm tokens on, or a charm token on Emil.
Yeah, the other guy's dead.
The only charmed guy. We'll use. I guess we'll use an earthquake because I don't. Yep.
What about
I'm-
the heart?
I missed the plus.
The
there.
heart.
Yeah, that heart.
Yeah, we'll use the heart. Yeah, we'll use the heart for charm. Joe, that is your turn.
Yep.
Gara.
Kara's gonna concentrate for a second, and the blade of her scythe is gonna kind of darken with crackling sort of dark energy. She's going to use Wrathful Smite as her bonus action.
Nice.
And then she's going to attack it with Booming Blade.
Oh.
Wait. How do I do... That didn't do the attack roll.
You make a normal attack roll.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
16 hits.
Okay. And then it has to make a wisdom save or be frightened.
Right. Wisdom. Go. 10.
It is frightened of Kara.
Mm-hmm.
And the damage is going to be... I just have to look up what Booming Blade was that do again exactly? I mean, I know mainly what it does, but I just need to look at the damage for it. Right, okay, gotcha. Cool. So, yeah, she swings for 8 damage. And it just slices through the
8
the harpy.
damage plus 2 psychic plus 3 thunder, right?
It would have to move away to take the thunder damage.
Really, it doesn't take it immediately?
Yeah, it's if the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay.
And that will be her turn.
Okay. So it still takes 10 points of damage. This thing is
Hell yeah.
nearly dead. It is also frightened. And I believe you're concentrating on that?
Once I think the concentration is to maintain the Wrathful Smite, like on the weapon, because you cast Wrathful Smite as a bonus action, and then it's just the next time you hit with a melee attack. But I'm pretty sure once you hit with it, you're not concentrating. I think, or is that not the case?
I feel like with Wrathful Smite, you would have to concentrate to keep that effect frightened.
Yeah, the fear effect.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I think.
Well, it says it has to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the spell ends.
Yes.
So I guess yeah, if concentration broke, the spell would end.
So I will put the little clock on you to show that you are concentrating.
Okay.
Nice. All right. I assume that's your turn,
That is.
Talia. There's
Yep,
one
okay.
harpy left. You just saw Joe sprint someone back onto a boat.
What the fuck is happening?
He's overboard.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's still a living harpy, so
Go over here. Can I get a clear shot of the harpy?
Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I
figured. Fuck no. That is at least half cover. If not,
They probably have it handled.
Yeah, it's half cover.
Then I probably wouldn't move there. Yeah, I'll move there and end my turn.
Okay. It is now the sailors' turns. This sailor, looks over and says, no one's overboard?
no.
Okay.
I think I handled it.
Let me just,
Somehow.
I can't really, I can't get a...
Some Looney Tunes type shit.
I can't get in, completely surrounded. He's just gonna move here and prepare his crossbow for if the harpy tries to flee, for when he gets a good shot. The captain, Captain Finn, will take a scimitar swipe against harpy. 10 does not hit. Emil is already as close as he can get to the harpy. And I don't think you can repeat the save until you take damage. Yep. Can't repeat the save until you take damage. Okie. Oh my god, I swear if you kill this thing, vicious mockery. It is in range, thanks to 10 damage. Oh no.
Please.
Hey, all you gotta do is make an easy wisdom save.
For the harpies, that wisdom save is a 50-50. Here, I'll do the wisdom save above board. Okay, what do you say to the harpy?
You may be pretty on the outside, but you're ugly on the inside.
Ooh.
Yeah, I will call their feathers outdated. Feathers are so last year, darling.
It looks at you, and its nose just bleeds, and its eyes roll back, and it just falls over dead. The harpy dies. Good job.
I stand up. I am soaking wet.
I'll see if we can get a towel.
It's all right.
You
And then
get
he'll take.
you get a rag at best.
Yeah. I take off my cloak and I start patting myself dry, and then you guys see Wallow in like his full self. He's wearing he's wearing some armor. It's not nothing too fancy, but you can actually see that he's got a good bit of body. Like he's huge. Just this hunch like really bends him over, and he's not skinny either. Like if he was shriveled, he's got muscle to him, but he's like all deformed and shit. And then for those that do notice, on his back there is a tattoo of a human with dragon wings and then skulls around it.
You were short, but I didn't think you had like a severe hunchback.
Yes, I am very poor. Fortunately. Hopefully, I'd like to get that fixed one day. But I haven't the money.
What just happened?
Oh,
Is everyone?
Just some harpies.
Car's gonna pat Emil's shoulder, just kind of like a little consoling pat.
What happened to Victor?
Car's gonna point up at the crow's nest, and then just make a little like pantomime with her hands of him falling, and then just a little like effect with her hands as.
I just stare blankly at Kara. I'm like, what the fuck?
You see
That's
the
right.
rest of the sailors who didn't have weapons come up from below deck, and they all begin to put Victor into one of their spare rowboats.
Kara is gonna just kind of make a, I don't know, some kind of, I haven't thought this out yet, but some kind of symbol related to what's the, did you say the god of death is, or the goddess of death is Kalash? Was that it?
Yeah, Kalash.
Yeah. She'll just make whatever the symbol of Kalash is, and just kind of over his body and also over the body of the harpy that is on the deck. And yeah.
The other harpy is currently being eaten by a shark.
Right.
Oh, Wallow.
Yes.
I heard something about ripping out the harpy's tongue. Did you by chance get that tongue? I'm curious
Would
about
I
what
have
can be used in
gotten the
potions.
tongue, work?
Would Wallow have grabbed the tongue?
I mean, yeah. He was like saying it.
Yeah. You have the tongue. You have a wet, bloody, sloppy, gross tongue.
Yeah. He takes it, taps it with a towel a little bit, and then he like hands it to you. Here you go.
Oh god.
Thank you. Now I just need to see if I can find a way to preserve it.
Alrighty. Luck with that.
Can I see if there's anything I can use to preserve it here?
I don't think they keep
Unless
formaldehyde on those boats.
yeah, I mean, unless you have it on you, or you have like alchemist supplies or something to make it, then no.
What about some like hardcore sailor grog?
You know, if I actually it should be keep fine if I put it in the bag of holding. So.
I mean, if you have a bunch of salt or vinegar, you could cure it or pickle it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pickled harpy's tongue.
Yeah, there you go. It's a delicacy, I heard.
That's why I was so adamant about getting it. I had one on the way from Gar.
uh,
Goes Chewy.
yeah. Also, Kara, the sailors send the lifeboat out to sea, and one of them attempts to hit it with a flaming crossbow bolt. And eventually
Okay.
they set the boat on fire and give Victor a send-off. And
Absolutely.
Finn approaches you and says, I thank you for the send-off. It is much appreciated.
He's just gonna nod and then also just kind of reach up and pat him on the arm.
Thank you. Victor was a good friend, and I would trust no one else more than him to man that crow's nest. He had a
She
good set
nods.
of eyes. Well, anyways, let's get you all to shore. And, three of you, Talia, Joe, Oki, you guys noticed that the ships behind you, were also attacked by harpies.
Probably just saw a lot of people and decided, hey, why not? Let's just attack.
But, seeing as how all of these vessels were carrying adventurers, the harpies didn't fare too well. uh, these were people coming here specifically for the sake of going into dangerous places. I'd say that most of them are around levels 1 to 3, which is fair to say.
Yeah.
You all head towards the port of the main city of the Wildlands, which is Apruna.
Nice.
And that is where we will leave this off.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Any closing statements?
I just have a question. Can we
Yeah?
go over really quick to just clarify what everybody's class is?
Yeah, sure.
I know that Tali is an artificer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wallow is a
Kara's
sorcerer.
okay. Kara's a warlock.
Joe is a fighter.
And then
He's a bard.
right. Okay. That's about what I figured. Just wanted to make sure.
Closing statements. Always eat your veggies, kids.
Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up.